In March of 2020, the University of Southern Mississippi in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, faced the same unprecedented circumstance which was pressing the entire globe, the onset of the Covid-19 pandemic. Specialized precautions and new technologies were put in place campus-wide, and alliances were formed with the medical community at large to combat each developing part of the crisis on a pathway to recovery. Hattiesburg Clinic, in partnership with Forrest General Hospital, worked with research scientists at USM as programs across campus followed their lead and worked together to find a path through this dark time. Nowhere was this more evident than at the School of Music. An arts leader in the Southeast, the School of Music evaluated their COVID-19 response somewhat uniquely because their work is nearly entirely collaborative in nature, and much of the work involves the most dangerous facet of COVID-19 transmission: the movement of large amounts of air from the lungs through an instrument or mouth into a rehearsal or performing space.
Even though we're dealing with the most difficult part of COVID transmission, that being aerosol spread, and when you sing, when you play a wind instrument, you are moving lots of air, you're dealing with aerosol spread, that there were indeed ways to mitigate that spread and ways to keep our students and our faculty and our staff safe while doing the best that we could to provide our students with as close to normal an experience as possible.
This planning process began at the same time as a study was commissioned by a group of performing arts organizations interested in a scientific study specific to music organizations and aerosol spread. Using the ongoing data releases from this study, the School of Music COVID Response Committee, led by Dr. Colin McKenzie, incorporated the most up-to-date scientific information into their plans for in-person operations for the School of Music.
And we can safely say that there has been no COVID transmission among School of Music students as a result of School of Music activities. And that is due, in my view, in large part to the work done by the School of Music's COVID Response Committee, and also due in large part to the research that was ongoing out of the University of Colorado at Boulder that we were able to use to help inform our decisions, and also, frankly, due in large part to some of our local doctors who met with us, including Dr. Rubosh from the Hattiesburg Clinic, met with us and discussed our protocols with us, reviewed them with us. We were very pleased with what he had to tell us about our protocols and safety precautions that we were taking. And so through those partnerships, we were able to provide all of our students, faculty, and staff with safe and meaningful experiences throughout the academic year.
School of Music spaces look different, performances are entirely virtual, instruments are modified with coverings, rehearsal times are limited, and only the top half of faces are visible. However, the School of Music remains strong and committed to providing exceptional musical experiences and education to its students and the community.
We can look forward to a normal return to campus in the fall, and I couldn't be more excited about that. I know our students are. I know our faculty are all excited about that. I think we're all cautiously optimistic that that's what we're going to be able to do, and hope that everyone does what is necessary to ensure that we can all return back to normal in the fall.